Hey all, my name is Paul Borosky and I am the owner of Quality Business Plan. And what I'd like to do today is to give you all some tips and tricks on how to write a donut shop business plan, as well as introduce you all to a basic financial model that may be used in your donut shop business plan as a foundation to construct your pro forma income statement as well as your pro forma balance sheet. So the way the video is going to work, the process I have envisioned for it is I'm going to go ahead and give you all a couple of tips and tricks on how to write a donut shop business plan. From there, give you a little bit of experience about myself as what I do and how I do it. I am a business plan writer. So if you do need some help writing your donut shop business plan, definitely give me a call or send me a text, send me an email. Be delighted to help. And then finally, once that is done, we'll just wrap it up, sum it up, and go off and and enjoy the rest of our days. All right. So with that said, let's zip through this handy dandy little PowerPoint presentation. All right, so first and foremost, tip number one, when starting your donut shop business plan, when you're writing that specifically in the company description section, make sure the leadoff batter is going to be your story. Why do you want to start a donut shop business plan? Have you been in the donut industry for the last 20 years? You've got so much experience. You want to venture it out on your own. Is this a family thing? Is your great-great-granddaddy, great-great-grandmother, and so on forth, and great-grandfather and father or mother, is this run in your lineage for your family? Is this something you want to continue? So if that's the case, again, document that in the beginning of the business plan to show a motivation, show a desire or a demand. In some instances, you might want to start a donut shop because there's none in your area. I mean, that'd be a great idea. One of the things people love is sugary treats to start off the morning with some hot Java. If there's none in your area and there's, high demand for it, well, definitely exploit that opportunity. But make sure to include that in your story to kick off your company description. Next, in your company description section, especially your product description section, make sure to show some creativity. Bakers, they are renowned for creativity, to say the least. You've got some crazy designs for the donuts, some toppings, and there's got to be a creative flair in there. And so if you have that creative flair, make sure to bring it out in your business plan, specifically in your product section. Maybe name give us some names of your donuts. It could be Blueberry Donuts, PB&J donuts, whatever the twist or the turn that you're going to include in your donut shop. Make sure to let that show in some kind of a creative form. And then finally, when you're writing your company description section, include some brief statistics about the industry. When you include statistics about the industry, for example, the donut shop industry right now in the U.S. is a $7.2 billion industry with revenues growing at about 3% annually. When you include that information, you're going to first and foremost show that you've done the research, you know the industry, and you're prepared to write about it. Also, when you include the statistics in your business plan, it adds credibility to the business plan. If your business plan has credibility, the reader or the user of the document, whether it be an investor, a loan officer, or even your employees, whoever it is, when you add credibility to the document, it's going to be more believable. If it's more believable, especially to your financial projections section, there's a higher likelihood that you're going to get a buy-in from the user of the business plan. All right. Second, for tip number two, it's going to be your financial projections. Now, this video, I'm not going to go into a full-blown explanation and example of how to create financial projections for a donut shop. We would be here all day and into half of tomorrow. But what I have done is I've created just a basic financial model that can be used to help you show, how many customers you need to get in the door, in order to reach your net profits, what the average sales price needs to be, and what the average variable cost needs to be, as well as what your fixed costs need to be in order to achieve the net profits that you desire. Excuse me. All right, with that said, this little financial model is broken into three segments. This is your revenue segment, your fixed cost segment, and then your monthly profit segment. And in the excuse me, in this basic financial model section for the revenues, the way that I've gotten broken out is I start off with just identifying and what do you think the number of customers you can get in the door. In this example, we're saying we're going to be able to get 85 customers into our donut shop. The average sales price, donut, coffee, and maybe something else is going to be about $12 with a variable cost at about $3.50, and that might be a little bit high. Let's be honest. Making donuts is not expensive, and coffee is a wonderfully profitable beverage. So average variable cost, I'm saying, is going to be about $3.50. To get our gross profits, we're just going to simply deduct that $3.50 from the $12 average sales price. Gives us a gross profit at $12.50. Multiply that $12.50 by 85, which is the number of customers we believe we're going to be able to get into the door on a daily basis. Gives us a total gross profit of $722. Multiply that $722.50 by 30, which is the number of days on average we're going to be operating. Gives us a monthly gross profit of $21,675. Once we have that number, we're going to yank that number right there, bring it down here to the gross monthly profits. Next thing what we're going to do is we're going to identify what our fixed costs are going to be. Fixed costs could be lease, labor, utilities, supplies, marketing, accounting, legal, insurance, miscellaneous. Whatever the fixed costs are going to be, add them up here and then total it down here. Once you're done with that, yank that number, 11,700, right underneath your gross profits. The next step is going to be to deduct the monthly gross profits from the monthly cost, 11,700, from your monthly gross profits, 21,675, gives us a net profit for the coffee shop on a monthly basis of $9,975. Now, once we have this financial model set up, as I just explained, all we got to do now is just change the numbers, change these variables right here a little bit. So let's say we think we're going to be able to get 110 customers. We'll change this 110 right here. And once we change that 110, if we got this model set up right, our net profits are going to change accordingly, as well as our variable costs. So it's a great little model to help us understand how many customers we need to get in the door on a daily basis, what our average costs need to be, and ballpark where we need to keep our costs at in order to achieve our profits. All right, so hopefully this information was helpful, and as promised, a little bit of background about me. I am a professional writer, specifically a business plan writer. So if y'all need some assistance with writing your donut shop business plan, definitely pick up the phone, give me a call, send me a text, send me an email. Information's right there, and I'd be delighted to assist. Also, I am an author of several books on Amazon.com, so if you need some help with writing your business plan again, but you want to do it on your own, but you want a guide, the business plan, my business plan books are great. If you need some help understanding your financial projections, I've got some basic financial projection discussion books on Amazon as well. And then finally, some education about me. I am an adjunct professor and subject matter expert for both business and finance. So if you need some financial projections, your business plan's squared away, it's good to go. But you need some financial projections, definitely pick up the phone, give me a call. All right, so in summary, when you're writing your business plan for your donut shop, make sure to follow a proven format. If you go to the SBA website, you can download a free business plan template that can be used in a donut shop. It could be used in a lawn care business. It can be used manufacturing airplanes. It can be used as a captain of a boat that wants to start a chartering company. There's a lot of uses for it, and so it's pretty in-depth to cover all those uses. And when you try to use some kind of a document like that, you're going to spend a lot of time trying to figure out what you need and what you don't need. It's almost easier just to, start from scratch or use some kind of a proven format that is aligned with your donut shop business. Next is going to be keep the star of the show as the business. Sometimes I'll get a business plan to edit for a donut shop or some other kind of business, and I'll read through it, and I know about everything there is to know about the business owner and why everybody loves donuts and the history of donuts and how they've evolved over the last 2,000 years. And by the time I'm done reading the document, I know everything there is to know about the donut history and also the business owner, but I know nothing about the business itself. So make sure to keep the star of the show as the business. And then finally, if you need some help with your donut shop business plan, financial projections, definitely pick up the phone, give me a call, be delighted to assist. All right, so in summary, or in conclusion rather, if you do want a little bit more information on how to write the different sections of the business plan for a donut shop, just visit my website, qualitybusinessplan.com/how to write a donut or bagel shop business plan. If you do want a business plan template that is aligned with the donut shop, definitely check out my website, qualitybusinessplan.com/donut shop business plan template. I do have a template. It has a Word document as well as a financial model. Both of them are aligned with the donut shop business or industry. All right, so hopefully this video was helpful. If you liked it, give me a thumbs up. And as always, have a great day. Thank you.